Hello everyone and welcome to my Bachelor Nation official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and gives this video a thumbs up. Slater Nalley's tenure on American Idol has come to an end, particularly with the finale of season 23. While he did not win the season, the young singer may have received a happy ending after all. Slater has secured a new agreement, which might propel his music career. Fans of American Idol watched Slater Nalley's journey throughout season 23. He auditioned with an original song, Traces of You, and all three judges approved it. In an emotional moment, Slater sang a tribute to his teacher, Mrs. Davis, whose son had died. Slater's tracks quickly gained popularity among fans. This contained Elton John's Your Song and Over the Rainbow from The Wizard of Oz. He also played original compositions such as Foolish Pride. Slater eventually made it to the top 5, but was eliminated during the season's two-part Disney night, along with Thunderstorm artists. Speaking with the Journal, Slater discussed his time on the competition series. He said, "The past few months of American Idol have been nothing short of a blessing, and I'm more inspired than ever to create music that speaks to my fans." Nalley stated, "I'm very excited to be working with Dallas Davidson, Alyssa Ramsey, and Cade Price at Play It Again Music. Their belief in me from the start boosted my confidence, and I can't wait to see what we may do together in the near future. Stay tuned, everyone." Davidson, the originator of Play It Again Music, had many wonderful words for Slater. He said that Slater Nalley is unique. When it comes to artists, this young man checks all of the right boxes. Not only does his raw skill lure you in, but he is also a nice person. At such a young age, Slater portrays himself like a seasoned music veteran both on and off stage. His parents, Slater Sr. and Katie, have done an excellent job raising him. I can't wait to start making music with Slater. He will have an immediate impact on music, not only in the country genre, but globally. PIA is very delighted to announce that we will be representing Slater on his amazing musical path. Slater Nalley's tenure on American Idol season 23 might have officially come to an end, but for the young and soulful musician from Tennessee, it was only the beginning of something much larger. From the moment he stepped onto the Idol stage for his audition, nervous but hopeful, guitar in hand, viewers sensed something different about Slater. He wasn't just another contestant chasing stardom, he was a storyteller. And while he ultimately didn't take home the crown, Slater Nalley walked away with something perhaps more valuable, a future that shines brightly beyond the glitz of televised competition. Slater's American Idol journey began humbly, with an audition that featured his original composition, Traces of You. The song was soft, haunting, and deeply personal. It wove themes of loss, memory, and emotional resilience, setting the tone for the kind of artist Slater aspired to be. The judges, Katy Perry, Lionel Richie, and Luke Bryan, were moved not only by his songwriting but by the emotional authenticity that radiated from his performance. Lionel described him as an old soul in a young frame, and Luke, who later served as something of a mentor to Slater, remarked that his voice carried the weight of someone who's already lived 1,000 stories. As Slater progressed through Hollywood Week and beyond, fans saw more of his quiet charisma and musical artistry. One of the most unforgettable moments came during Showstoppers Week when he performed Your Song by Elton John. Though the tune has been covered countless times, Slater stripped it down to its emotional core. The performance was bare bones, just him, a piano, and his voice, but the vulnerability in his delivery sent chills through the audience. Even Katy Perry, who has seen a plethora of performances throughout her judging career, appeared genuinely moved. "You don't sing songs," she told him afterward, "you live in them." Slater's most emotional moment came, however, during a tribute to his former high school teacher, Mrs. Davis, whose teenage son had passed away the year before. The story behind the song was quietly shared with producers, but once it aired, fans immediately resonated with the rawness of Slater's grief-tinged tribute. The song, though unnamed on the episode, was later revealed to be Empty Chair, an unreleased original he had written in the weeks following the tragic news. He performed it with minimal accompaniment, his voice trembling at times with emotion, but never faltering. "I just wanted to honor a woman who believed in me before I believed in myself," he told Ryan Seacrest after the performance. Social media erupted that night, with fans praising not just Slater's voice but the heart he poured into every note. Throughout the competition, Slater continued to evolve as an artist. He wasn't the flashiest contestant, nor the loudest, but his quiet determination and old-school artistry gave him a magnetic presence. He could follow up a Beatles cover with a self-penned ballad and still feel like the same artist. Performances like Over the Rainbow from The Wizard of Oz revealed a softer, more theatrical side, while original songs like Foolish Pride exposed the complexities of youthful vulnerability. These originals often garnered as much, if not more, buzz than his covers, a rare feat for any Idol contestant. By the time the season reached its top 10, Slater had already built a solid fanbase online. TikTok users began posting covers of Traces of You, and his audition racked up millions of views across platforms. There was something grounding about Slater, a kind of southern humility mixed with poetic brilliance that appealed across age groups and demographics. He was often described as a mix between Chris Stapleton and Ed Sheeran, yet it was clear he was carving a lane of his own. When the top 5 were announced, and Slater Nalley's name was included, fans erupted in celebration. But the excitement was tempered by the bittersweet events of the Disney-themed 2-part semi-final, where both Slater and Thunderstorm Artists, another fan favorite, were eliminated. Slater had chosen to perform Go the Distance from Hercules, and while it was a vocally strong performance, some fans speculated that it lacked the visual spectacle of other contestants' numbers. Still, the emotional sincerity was there, and even the judges noted that Slater's strength was in connecting through simplicity, not pageantry. After his elimination, Slater spoke to several entertainment outlets, including The Journal, about his time on the show. "The past few months of American Idol have been nothing short of a blessing," he said. "I've learned more about myself as a musician and a person than I ever thought possible. I'm more inspired than ever to create music that speaks to my fans." The humility in his voice was striking. He wasn't bitter about his elimination. If anything, he seemed rejuvenated by the experience, grateful for the exposure and ready for what came next. What came next, however, surprised even some of his most loyal supporters. Within weeks of the finale, Slater announced that he had signed a development and recording deal with Play It Again Music, the Nashville-based publishing and artist development company founded by hit songwriter Dallas Davidson. The announcement was met with thunderous applause across social media, with fellow contestants, country music figures, and even Judge Luke Bryan chiming in with their congratulations. Davidson, known for penning hits for Luke Bryan, Blake Shelton, and Lady A, had personally recruited Slater, seeing something in him that extended far beyond television appeal. Thanks for watching. If you likes this video, do not forget to subscribe my channel and do not miss any update.